Demi Lovato has created a documentary where she invites all the child stars from Disney to share their experiences on set as a kid.
I had other people that were my age that I could turn to, and we could share our experiences with one another, and I think it was beneficial for me to have that support system.
This documentary isn't the only time where you will see past Disney stars being transparent about the industry. Many previous Disney actresses like Rowan Blanchard, Halle Bailey, Selena Gomez, etc. have shared many different stories from set.
And it's like victim after victim, and it's like I'm numb, and I don't really know how to feel anymore.
I had an instance where I witnessed somebody I worked with inappropriately touch somebody else that I worked with who was a minor. I reported it privately to our showrunner after the set had wrapped. I found it very disturbing. The person who was touched was obviously disturbed. I talked to the showrunner after set and I said, I do not want my name attached to this because I know how that'll go for me. Diva doesn't want to work with anyone, blah, blah, blah. The next day, nobody talked to me and said that I was trying to ruin this person's career.
Jenna also speaks about issues connecting with people since leaving Disney.
I've looked at everything from every angle I possibly could. I feel like unrelatable, or I feel like sometimes I have to speak differently or carry myself differently in order to assimilate myself. Because I do want to connect, and I do have some people that I have been able, but it's very few and far between. You could even do a scene with someone, a romantic scene, and suddenly you're being attacked for having to kiss a guy over, you know, it's a very different pressure, and it's obvious, it's so clear. And like I've
You make clear when you're at work, you feel it.
More so like the press of it all.
Yeah,
when you're having to do the, inviting people to come watch it, you could feel it even from crowds.
It was like making me angry. You know what it is it made me feel like Disney.
It's a trigger.
I just like, I've spent years of my life trying to not be that.
Edgebano, you too.
Like, when am I gonna just be good enough by myself? Like, when am I gonna be, like, when am I gonna be good just by myself, not needing anybody to be associated with? Like, it's so...
You already are.
I would want nothing more than to not be my past, and it comes back.
Now, this video isn't to show that these actresses were victims in any way. This video was mainly created to spread awareness on survivors and how they continue to evolve, even after going through some traumatic events as child stars.
I'm so fortunate and lucky to be doing what I do. I actually enjoy going to work every day. You know, I figured it out when I was younger. I don't want to stop doing what I'm doing, so I'm going to keep doing it.
This is what you and I are both meant to do, you know? You're meant to entertain and sing, and I think same as me. And so when we run away from that, it's almost like we become less happy.
Yeah.
When people even say the whole Disney chapter of my life, you know, oh, do you regret it? Or no, it was hard to kind of move away from it, but it wasn't. It really did train me.
I asked a lot of people to be in the documentary, and not everyone wanted to talk about their experiences. I think that this is a very vulnerable conversation to be had, and that's okay. Not everyone is going to want to talk about that, and there's nothing wrong with that.